Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my savings for 2025. Now I'm re-recording this video because I deleted the original video and it's gone. So we are going to try this again. Now I am going to be doing this video along with my Christmas gift. So my husband actually bought me a is it recording, y'all? Oh, nope. Okay. So my husband bought me a new MacBook. Yay. And so one of the things he's always heard me say was I wanted to be able to record off of my laptop to be able to do my videos. And so this was kind of like his inspiration. So he told me I better be using it. So let me put it to good use, y'all. My computer was very old. It was from 2011. It wouldn't even let me update the system. It was running slow. I got some stuff deleted. I'm not really getting rid of it. We have that computer still, but this will be kind of my everyday computer now until that one like officially dies. And I also need to figure out how I need to transfer some of the stuff that's on that computer over here. I'm guessing I might have to do it through like iCloud or something, but we'll see. But anyways, this is my 2025 savings, so we're gonna jump right on into it. So the first thing you guys are gonna see is my sinking funds. And I did like shorten my sinking fund some because I have a plan later on in the future on how I want those sinking funds to be used. So this year we are going to be having 6 sinking funds, and they're going to be entertainment, insurance, maintenance, subscriptions, health, and miscellaneous. And insurance, maintenance, subscription, and miscellaneous have subcategories under them for me to save for specific things. And then health and entertainment are just what it is. It covers everything. And the goal is, once we get out of household debt and things are flowing a little bit more, I just want to be able to have these categories and just be able to have the money in them. And whenever I need to pay something, like the money's just already there. So instead of saying that under insurance, I have like car insurance and home insurance, I want to just be able to have enough money in that account that's there. And, if home insurance is $2,000, I could just pay the $2,000 and I'm not having to break up every single thing. Same thing with like maintenance and things like that. Subscriptions will probably kind of always be maybe subscriptions because there are just certain things you want to save for and just keep that saved until it's time to use. But that is kind of the thought process behind it. So over here, I do have goals, and these are not like hardcore goals. These are just thoughts, ideas, guides as to where I would like these sinking funds to be. Some of them are going to be ongoing, like entertainment, because I'm going to spend and save. And then there are things like insurance, which is like my car insurance and my taxes that I have to pay. And so like that $9,000 is more so like I have to save that because I have to pay for it, versus like entertainment where like I can play with those numbers because I don't necessarily need to have entertainment. So that is what we are looking at there. And then next we have our savings, which is rainy day for anything rainy day. I do need to get that saved up some because this rainy day funds is going to come into handy at some point. We have our emergency fund that I do want to try and get to 2,000, and that's going to really be like pushed in 2025. We have future, and then we have baby girl, and those are going to be our 4 savings, and that's just what we're going to focus on. And then once again, these are not hard, steady, and fast, except for maybe like the emergency fund, because I really do want to build it up. Although we are a month ahead in our checking account on our bills. So I think that's why sometimes I will play around with the emergency fund, but I really do need to make sure that gets built up. So these are our savings and sinking funds, and then this is how I have them broken down. So first is going to be subscriptions, and under subscriptions we have Sam's Club, Walmart, Love Every, HOA, vacation, Christmas, education, and PTO. And as we talk, y'all, I will need to fix HOA because originally they told us that we were not going to be having an increase in our HOA, and then they had an emergency meeting and changed it. So now our 2025 is going to be $1,200. So, and that is a huge jump from 1080. And let me tell y'all, they are raising it not because of cost. They're raising it because other people aren't paying their HOAs, and so they're losing money. I'm gonna need you to go get their money and not take more out of people who are actually paying. That sucks. So I'm gonna save $1,300 to budget in $100 increase, and hopefully that will be enough. So we have $1,300 here, and I just need to, is that under subscriptions? I'll need to make sure I fix the subscriptions number here because that's going to be off. It should be 60, 65. So let's fix this here to 60, 55. Hopefully I'm seeing that correctly, y'all, because I don't have on my glasses because the glare that it gets, it's very, very cloudy and muggy outside today. So that is just where we are. And then we have our stuff for vacation. These are all of the things that I've kind of done the math and where we should be. I almost feel like for Christmas, I want to up this. We did very well on Christmas. I went over budget, but I was under $100 over budget. So very, very proud of myself. And honestly, I wouldn't have been over budget, but we had ended up buying a Christmas tree and I put that in the Christmas budget. So did very good for that. And so we kind of went a little over. I'm not going to say over, but like we got a little bit more stuff, like Christmassy stuff, wintry stuff for the holidays. And so I think we'll want to add some more because I know my husband wants us to do lights next year and things like that. So I just want to make sure that I have enough, but we're going to keep it at 1,000 for right now, y'all, and we'll see where we go in 2025. Education is baby girls back to school, pretty much. $300 wasn't terrible. I think I did $300 last year, and that covered her tuition and buying some other stuff. So I put it up to $500 because I don't know what the tuition will be. And then just knowing that she's going to need more clothes and shoes and she's getting bigger and things like that. So I think $500 should be okay. Coming back up here, Sam's Club, I did 55. Walmart, I did 140, although I only paid like 109 for 2024, but we just never know. I'd rather have a $20, $30 buffer just depending on how they decide that they want to raise their rates. $520 is for Baby Girls Love Every kit. It's about $130 a quarter. So this $520 will cover for the whole quarter. We talked about HOA, vacation. We did $2,000, and I added more because the tickets for our vacation has gotten more expensive, and now we'll now have to start buying a ticket for Baby Girl as well. And then PTO is money that we're going to save up. My husband doesn't really get like time off, like how I can kind of take time off. So I wanted to see if we could start building a PTO buffer for him so that whenever he does take time off, like he would be okay. So like $550 is like 1 week's worth of work that would have gone maybe into the house, that would have gone into the household account that I could just pay him back and be like, well, here's $550 for the week that you didn't work because it's going to come out your account anyways. So something like that, but I'm not very pressed on this PTO one. It's just a guide, a goal of that sort. Next is going to be insurance. We have car insurance, home insurance, health deductible, and taxes. However, I don't even know why I have health deductible here. Well, actually, I'm going to keep it here, but at some point I do want to keep a health deductible in here for any surgeries or doctor's appointments, another child or anything like that. That money is already there, but it is not a main focus in 2025. The two things that we will be focused on will just be car insurance and taxes. Our mortgage for 2025 has come down over $300, and I would like to have it stay that way. So I want to save even more money for taxes in 2025 to offset those things and keep us like right where we need to be. So that is what we have under our insurance column. For maintenance, we have car maintenance, home maintenance, and pets. And these are just, what we're looking to save right now. When it comes to home maintenance, we've been slowly just making sure that we're keeping up with stuff so that things don't escalate very quickly. I'm projecting that potentially we'll need to get our AC/heater looked at and make sure it's serviced for the new year. And then car maintenance, I know that I'm going to need some tires and probably a new battery. And that's probably going to happen before I even save any money. Well, maybe not the tires, but the battery, but we'll see what happens. And so that is where we are for those three items there. Nothing too crazy and not trying to save too much. Next is going to be miscellaneous, and these are going to be for just all of the random one-off things. Right now we have debt, passports, and citizenship, and those are just going to be the things that we're going to potentially be saving for, but they're not a must. It's just things that we would like to start prepping for. And then lastly is future, and future is baby girl's education, which we're going to turn into a 529. I do need to get on that, y'all. And then next would be if we chose to have a second child. Home projects, there's a lot of home projects that we want to tackle. One being our backyard and how they have graded the backyard. And then probably the next thing would be our flooring inside of our house. So just starting to save up for those things. And then lastly, moving. I've talked about this a lot, and my husband wanting us to move back to Florida. So I do need to start putting some money aside because I feel like at any moment he'll just be like, yeah, we need to go ahead and do this. And I don't want to not be somewhat prepared. So y'all, these are what my 2025 savings and sinking funds are looking like. I'm trying to keep things kind of clear and concise and make sure everything is just kind of flowing. I want some ease in 2025. And so that is what I'm trying to work on here. But that is my savings for 2025, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.